I want to go to the app. Yeah.
What's up, Internet? My name is AppSlug, and welcome to AppSlug, the show where I look at Android apps on my Galaxy S5. And today, and finally, we're looking at the North American release for the Mortal Kombat X Android version. It was on iOS, like when MKX actually launched on consoles, and it had a soft launch internationally, but finally in North America it is out. And to be honest, on my S5 it kind of runs like ass, so be forewarned that unless you have a brand new phone it might not run too great. But perhaps that's just me, perhaps my phone needs to be get a hard reset or something, I don't fucking know. Anyway, gonna hop in here to battle mode, which is, you know, the main single player component, and I'm gonna show you what I mean when I say that this game runs like ass. The other part to realize that unlike Injustice, which is pretty much the same engine, and unlike WWE Immortals, which is pretty much, you know, the same engine, this game, when they start you out, I'm gonna show you my team here. They give you a bunch of jobbers. It's like, here's generic Lin Kuei dude. Here's a Saurian. Like, Injustice and Immortals gave you guys that you knew. They didn't give you a bunch of fucking job squad and one MK character and then say, hey, you want to spend real money to get the rest? No. Fuck you. You can see there up in the top corner there are 3 different currencies in this game. There are coins, there are alliance tokens, and there are souls. And you can buy different things with those, or you can spend cold hard cash to acquire those and other card packs. I will get into the store stuff momentarily. But I'm going to hit fight here and show you what I mean. We're going to choose Cassie Cage as our associate as we go into this, and that comes into play later on. I don't know if this game is running worse because I am outputting it to my TV. That might be an issue, because it seemed to run okay yesterday when I went through the tutorial, but there could be some network stuff in the background going on that's fucking up the frame rate. But the frame rate's been terrible today, so I am here to give you a video as I always do. This is running a little better than it was about a half an hour ago, so no, it's still, the frame rate is just still kind of terrible. But it's the same, pretty much. Tap the button to hit the guy, and then hold 2 fingers to block. It is that same system. The Faction War stuff is the online. I'm getting my ass. I'm going to tag in Sonya Blade here, an actual Mortal Kombat character, and see if I can't do some damage, because this is just almost unplayable for me. Like, the frame rate is just horrible, and I don't know. I'm hoping it's because I'm doing an output to a TV, but honestly, how else would I show you how the game looked without having my HDMI output, and why would that even be a factor? Like, this is a similar engine to Injustice and Immortals, and those ran just fine when I did video capture, so why would this one be fucked? Let's do an air kick here. Boom! Victory. So that is how your basic battle works. It might run better for you depending on what your phone is, etc., etc. We got alliance points, and we leveled up, and, you know, you've got a stamina meter, as you would expect, for this game, and this game engine. But let's show you some of the more egregious store stuff, because that's always fun. So we're going to go back here. We're going to get into one more battle after that, because, sure. So you see here the challenge towers, and, you know, there are a bunch of those, so you can, you know, spend a good amount of time in single player, and that's always fun. And we got bonus missions, and that's, you know, hey, I completed a mission, bonus mission, I got 5 souls, hooray. So that's nice. But let us go into the store, because that's where this free-to-play game stuff always breaks a little bit. You can see there, 120 souls to get the combat pack. Contains 1 gold character. 300,000. I can actually buy a card pack and get somebody else. I might just do that. Alliance pack costs Alliance coins, and then just straight up, here we go, $5, $20, $20. You want the gold fire starter pack and to get Infernal Scorpion? $20. Go fuck yourself. Characters. So you can see here, Jobber, 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 and then Jackie Reptile, and, you know, you got different versions of these characters. These are pretty much all your MKX characters. Scorpion, Ermac, Jax, and then you got like the gold versions that cost 99,000 coins, and then past the coins, guess what? Stunt Double Johnny Cage costs you souls, and from my understanding, souls are harder to get than coins. So you can get, you know, the different variations on those characters, much like the other games like Immortals and Injustice. And you got A-list Johnny Cage. And then, so here's the best part. You go to the very end here. The very end. Combat Pack exclusive. Guess what? Spend real money, buy the Combat Pack to get those characters. No thank you. No thank you. And much like the other games, you have support cards you can get with coins. Obviously, those are going to be modifiers. And you get it straight up. You want to buy coins, you want to buy souls, you want to spend $100 on this fucking free-to-play game? I don't. But you can, because the option is there. So, thanks a lot, mobile gaming. Thanks a whole fucking bunch. But you can notice there, you cannot buy the Alliance coins. You can only get those in the gameplay. That's interesting. So you can see here, Faction Wars is online play, and coming soon, Raid and Challenge, and that's just much like the challenge stuff in Injustice and Immortals. Works the same way. So, enough of that shit. Let us go actually look at our collection here. I'll show you how the character leveling stuff works. I can go into Sonya here. I got bracers that I can't actually... There we go. Nope. Alright. Sometimes the clicking doesn't work as much as that. I'm clicking on Sonya. Literally clicking. There we go. It took like 5 taps to get that to work. So you see it here. You unlock more stuff, and I would assume it takes a while to actually unlock things like fatalities. And I can hit level up here. And I can use a card to level up. There we go, leveled up. Fantastic, phenomenal, etc., etc. Back out. And then you can, spend your stuff to get more stuff. And you can buy with your coins. There you go. I leveled up the art kick. Good for me. Hooray. And there are... Let's equip these bracers here. Do that. So there's gear. They're not bad games, technically. But at the same time... They're so just, at face value, the most money-gouging thing in the world, and that is not what I want when I come to video games. I understand you can't have a game this nice on mobile without this kind of money-gouging bullshit. Like, I kind of get that, but at the same time, go fuck yourself, you know? That's just how I feel about it. You are free to feel however you want. If you want to be a whale for this stuff, go right ahead. But I'm going to finish this video, and I'm going to delete this game, because it's over 1 gig of space, and I'm probably never going to play it again. But you might enjoy it. But if you've already played the hell out of Injustice and Immortals, this is pretty much the exact same thing, but now it's Mortal Kombat. And the frame rate on my S5, which is, this phone is at this point 1 year old, it runs like ass. So, I'd rather spend more time on a thing that didn't run like ass, like Immortals. Unfortunately, for me, the problem is that I had to reboot I had to do a factory reset on my phone, so I lost my fucking save file for Immortals, so I didn't want to start over. I had spent too much time on that game, and I was like, I'm not starting over. Just not happening. And I'm terrible at this, that's okay. I'm gonna be the fucking Saurian... This guy. So, unlike Immortals, you don't have the hard swipes. So hard swipes don't actually do anything, as far as I can tell. Like, it's just tapping, and when it asks you to swipe, it swipes. It's actually, they even simplified it further than it was originally, which is kind of sad in a way. So it's just tap and block, and, that is what it is. Come on, do more. Yeah, there we go. Do that. Boom! Sonya Blade. Feel the wrath. So, you get the idea. If you play these other games, then, you totally know what this is. And if you want to play more, feel free to play more, but, eventually, the amount of energy that you have to burn to go through battles is so ridiculous that it is much easier to actually spend money, and that I am not going to spend money on a free-to-play game. It's just not going to happen. I guess we completed another bonus mission. 1 tower. Good for us. Fantastic. So you got, your daily quests and that kind of stuff, and the Faction Wars is just literally choose a faction, so we're going to be Black Dragon. I don't know. Whatever. Black Dragon. And then it's going to say, hey, you want to go play online against... And you aren't playing against other players in real time, much like Injustice and Immortals. You're playing against AI versions of the people with those levels, etc., 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 etc. So, Know that going in, but this seems like the launch week of Immortals, where the online just didn't fucking work. WB and their servers on their mobile stuff, it takes a while to get the kinks ironed out. I've learned, and I got an achievement just for clicking on that, which is weird. But we're not gonna play this because it's just not gonna. This is gonna take way too long to actually load. So I will tell you that my name is AppSlug. This has been the long-awaited AppSlug for Mortal Kombat X. It's not 10, it's X. I don't know why, it's the 10th game, but whatever. And I will tell you that this has been not a thing that I want to play. So my recommendation to you is that if you're already playing Injustice or Immortals, there's no need to take up another gig on your phone for a game that is pretty much the same thing with some different IP trappings. So stick with Injustice, stick with Immortals if you play those, you know, but otherwise, I'm AppSlug, and I will see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out!